everyone. How y'all doing? Okay, first, sorry for the long hiatus, but I have realized something. I'm not the script type of girl. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna throw all that away. I started with Abbott Elementary because I figured, hey, easy, simple, it's ongoing. But the reason I started this podcast was to find my tribe, find my people, talk about what I like to talk about, which is coincidentally TV. So I started rewatching Vampire Diaries. And here's what I got. From season 1 to season 3, I completely debunk Stelena. What y'all don't understand about Vampire Diaries is that it's basically manipulation covered by so-called horror and comedy. Starting off with the characters, Elena, played by Nina Dobrev. She is a wimpy, exhausting type of girl. And Catherine is no better. But right now, currently, I am on season 4 when Elena becomes a vampire. And I'll get into the whole season 1, season 2, season 3 thing. But for right now, I'm on season 4. So Elena's a vampire. Stefan is manipulative as always. I'll get into that too. Damon is the perfect brother, of course. Klaus is Klaus in the midst of everything. But let's just rewind a couple of seasons. From season 1, we get to meet all the characters. Elena, played by Nina Dobrev. Stefan, played by Paul Wesley. And Damon, played by Ian Somerhalder. Bonnie, played by Katarina Graham. Caroline, played by Candace King. But, point is, we got to meet all the characters. Stefan came back to be with Elena, to see her, to meet her. And that's another thing about the manipulation. Everyone's been talking about how Stefan loved Elena because she looked like Catherine, and how Damon loved Elena despite her looking like Catherine. And I honestly get it at this point. Because when you really look at all the things that Stefan does to debunk his brother, it's crazy. Because every single time that Elena starts to even like Damon, suddenly Stefan is around her saying, oh, he's evil, he killed Lexi, my best friend, oh, he killed people, he kills people, he's a bad vampire. But the second Elena starts hating him, he's the saint brother, saying he's just lost and he's lonely. And through it all, he's still my brother. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand the whole brotherly love thing. I get it. I'd go to bat for my brother too. Through all of it. I would. But the way Stefan loves Elena, it's completely manipulative. Well, that was season 1. Basically, the introduction of all the characters. Season 2, Catherine and the Two Vampires, of course. Season 3, the introduction of Klaus, Elijah, the originals. Ooh, good-looking men. And currently, season 4. We left off in season 3 with Elena being driven off the bridge. Well, Elena and Nat being driven off the bridge, Wickery Bridge, by Rebecca. Elena got turned into a vampire. Nat got saved. He's still useless, though some people may think different. My brother involving those people. And now we're getting into the whole cure of it all, which is great, but still complete crap. Because let's get real. The only reason that Stefan ever actually wanted to find the cure was for Elena. However, not for the reason you may think. Not because he hated her being a vampire, but because he couldn't love her as a vampire. The only reason that he loves Elena as a human was because it connected him to his human side. So if she was a vampire and he was a vampire, it was going to be harder for him to control himself. Because at least if she was human, he'd have a reason to control himself around human blood. But Elena, she doesn't have that problem. So he tries to manipulate her into drinking animal blood right off the gate. And it's completely wrong. Because he just wants her to be on his level. Because he is a bloodaholic and she's not. He even told Caroline himself that he wants to revel in it, but if he so much as does, he won't be able to bring himself back from the brink. But Elena, she can. But everyone around her is making her feel bad for it because they don't want her to turn out like Damon. And my thing is, what's wrong with turning out like Damon? Damon is pretty cool and chill and funny. Everyone sees him as this bad guy. He's a vampire. I think people just like to skip over that part because they don't like to demonize vampires. And yet, every single episode, they're spouting witches are servants of nature and vampires are against that nature. Basically, demons. I mean, don't get me wrong. Caroline is the only vampire that's relatively good and has complete control. That didn't really need to turn off her humanity because she had so much going for her. I mean, there's a reason why she was the last vampire standing. Come on. But that's for a whole nother reason. Series legacies, basically. But overall, I'm changing up the whole scripted series commentating because honestly, it's exhausting and it's not really me. The only reason I started this podcast was to be able to talk freely and find people who get it. And I feel like in the midst of all of that, I lost it. That's why I went on hiatus for so long. Because I think that the whole script thing just got me stuck. And that just really wasn't me. So here's the new. I'm going to talk. And hey, if you want to listen, go right ahead. But this is how I'm going to do it from now on. No script, no replay of certain episodes. I say, hey, if you want to watch it, just watch it. If not, hey, I can give you as much detail as I can, but it's going to be my way and no one else's. But people got a lot of stuff to do and so little time these days. So if you don't find yourself with time to sit and just watch a couple of seasons, hey, I'm here. If you want to hear something else, just put in the comments or text me on Instagram. I'll try to do my best to get to everyone. If not, I'm going to keep doing my own thing. Like it, love it, hate it, I really don't care. I'm trying to figure out who I am, and this is the start of that. So, thanks, and bye.